Hi everyone, and welcome to your practice for your full body. This is going to be a beautiful flow that's going to range in levels, so it will offer opportunities for all of you that are new to yoga and have been practicing yoga for a while. We're going to dive deep into the hamstrings, shoulders, and quads, but you'll also feel the rest of your body stretching. If you have 2 blocks, feel free to grab them, and we'll get started soon, so please lay out your mat. Thanks, guys. So we'll bring our bodies together into child's pose. So that was a nice little yawn, Minnie, as I cued child's pose. Go ahead and widen out your knees for child's pose. Big toes touch, okay? And then send your hips back to your heels. Extend your arms forward and then exhale, let your head lower down to the yoga mat. Good, and then this is where you can really notice how your body is feeling as we get rolling. Do you have tension in your lower back, in your hips, in your shoulders? For me, I feel some tightness in my lower back. So I'm going to really try to breathe specifically into the lower back. And I encourage you to do that as well, or an area where you feel more tight. Good. Can you close your lips and can you breathe in and out through your nose? A really nice soft breath entering and exiting the body. And then just feel your breath get a little fuller. Good. So we're going to inhale for 4, hold for 7, release for 8. So 4, 7, 8 breath. Okay. So you're going to inhale 4, 3, 2, hold the breath 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, releasing 8, 7. Really try to deplete the breath 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more time. Inhale 4, 3, 2, hold the breath 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. The release is going to feel beautiful for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way out of the body. Rise up to tabletop for me, hands and knees. So spread your fingers nice and wide. Give your hips a bump side to side. Good, and then give me that nice wrist stretch. So rotating one or both hands around. Ideally, both hands are going to rotate all the way around so that you can drive the palms down into the earth. Feel the opening through the forearms for me here. Good. Take a full breath in, drop the belly, pick up the booty, lift your chest. 3. Good. Feel the sway here in your back for 2. And then keep your wrist rotated if you can. As you exhale, you're going to tuck your chin. You're going to round your upper back. So this is your cat pose. Good. Exhale, turn your hands forward, one and then the other. Beautiful. From there, you're going to take your right leg straight back, push through the ball of the foot. Lovely. Now, take your left foot out to the left, slightly off the mat. Keep the knee bent. I just took my knee, popped it over, and then peel your right arm up to the sky for a knee down side plank. Good. Really reach overhead if you want to, or reach straight up. I want you guys to feel the extension through the side body, through your ribs for me, and really take a deep breath into your top right ribs. Good. Exhale, release your hand down to the earth and your knees. Second side, so kick back first to the ball of the left foot. Good. Now take the right foot off the mat, ground down through your left foot. Inhale, reach up through left palm. Stay here or exhale, fully extend the body. And again, create the space, feel the tension. 3. Or the reduction of tension, hopefully 2. Good. Exhale, release your left palm back down to the mat. Now, kick the right foot back again, press to the ball of the foot, and now pop up onto your fingertips as you push through the ball of your foot, really trying to dig deep into the Achilles and into the heel, maybe even the soleus, so you have a lot of different aspects of the lower leg there that we're trying to stretch. Good. Now go flat palms and then see if you can take your foot in some, and then we're going to gently step it back to down dog. But look at my left foot. It's still in a staggered-like stance. I'm only digging my right heel down still. 3. Good. Staggered stance, down dog. Dig through the right heel for 2. Good. Look forward. Left knee drops, and then right knee meets it. Perfect. Same thing on the other side. So first, start with the left foot. Push through the ball of the foot. Pop up onto your fingertips. Really drive down into your fingertip pads. Pull your belly in, so engage your core. Good. Now push through the ball of your left foot. There you go. Make your left leg really firm. That's how your legs should feel in plank, okay? The back of your knee driving up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, go flat, hands with me. Good. Now step your left foot up just a little bit. Push further into the ball of the foot. Heel drops flat, and this right foot is in a staggered stance slightly in front of your left toes as you drive your left heel down. 3. You should feel this from the back of the knee down to the heel. 2. Good. Exhale, release right knee and then left knee. Beautiful. Sit back on your heels, tuck your toes under or untuck your toes. And again, if this is miserably uncomfortable, you can also be up onto your kneecaps, okay? From there, take your arms out in front of you. I'm going to sit on my heels with my toes tucked. Take your left arm under, grab your shoulder blades. Crisscross your forearms if you want to. This is eagle, okay? Eagle arms. Take a deep inhale, raise your elbows. Good. Exhale, round your spine. Good. Inhale, back bend with me. Elbows up, whether you're holding your shoulder blades or not. Lift your elbows off of your chest. Good. Exhale, round in. Lovely. One more time. Inhale, bring it up. Again, put this one in your toolbox. You can use this at your office desk. You can use this during your day. Good. Exhale, round in. Lovely. Release your arms. We're going to do the second side shortly. Just bring your palms down first. Tuck your toes, pick up your kneecaps, and then give me a nice wide-legged, so step one foot out then the other, down dog as you push both heels flat. So I encourage you to take your heel bones, drive them down into the earth. Maybe even pick up your toes. So it's like you're flexing your feet by driving your heels down even more. 3. Good. Push back with even energy in both of your hands. 2. Now, walk your hands all the way to your feet. You're in your first standing forward fold. Slide your hands up your shins right below your knees and then inhale, halfway lift. Good. Now notice my back. It's super flat, all right? So my water bottle could sit on my back without falling. And then I want you to engage your core on your own. Pick up your belly. Good. Put your hands on the mat. Drop your head, bow down a lot, and feel your spine round. Beautiful. Toes turn out. 10 and 2. Hips sink down to the earth. Elbows plug into the knees. Thumbs move to heart center. Here's your first malasana, your deep squat, okay? So your heels are down. Your heart is driving forward towards your thumbs. And ideally, we're reducing tension in the low back. Take another full round of breath here. Good. Exhale your hands down to the mat. And you'll notice that butt, by the way, might not want to drop down. More and more you practice, the more it will. Straighten the legs. Good. Lower the gaze again. Tuck the chin. Can you look back toward your kneecaps? And then inhale, walk it all the way to plank this round, okay? Good. Strong plank position. I'm just going to slide my blocks out of the way. Lower through chaturanga, so drop your knees if you need to. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Good. Exhale, tabletop, hands and knees. Sit back on your heels or tuck your toes and sit on your heels or pop up onto your knees if this is miserably uncomfortable. Tee out your arms. All right, right arm comes under. Option 1, shoulder blades. Option 2, full crisscross, okay? Good. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, we round. Tuck the chin. And then you might even feel more mobility depending on how your sides feel, okay? Inhale, lift up. Good. Exhale, draw your belly in and round. Let's do one more of these, okay? Inhale, lengthen. Good. Exhale, pull your elbows in, round your upper back. It's like a hunchback almost. Good. And then release your arms slowly. I feel like I could do that all day long and be like, ooh, more tension, more tension. Release, not gain. Hands down. Let's head to down dog again. Good. This time your feet are about 6 inches apart. So please take some time here. Look at your feet. Measure the distance in your mind. And if they're 4 inches or 8 inches, the world's not going to end, okay? Bend your knees about 2 inches and then push back with your ribs. Your booty is in the air for 3. Good. Relax your arms, 2. On your next breath in, you guys are going to look forward to your hands. Take your time, and let's go ahead and take a few steps to get to our hands so that we're in a forward fold at the top of our yoga mats. Good. Hands drive up the shins, halfway lift again. Exhale, fold forward. Ground the hands next to the feet if available. Drop the head. Good. Bend your knees enough so that you feel comfortable. Start to stand up. Take the arms up. Temple mudra, index fingers in the air. Squeeze the glutes. Lean back. Open your heart. 3. Good. 2. And then release your hands out and down by your sides. Put them on your hips. Good. Now squeeze the legs together. Take one hand to your low back and then the other. Pull your elbows in with me and then inhale, open up the chest. Beautiful. Good. Exhale, hold the back. Bow forward with me. Nice. Once you get to the bottom of that fold, inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let's go ahead and bend the knees a little bit. Walk your fingertips to the right. So this is a forward fold twist. And I want you to take your hips, push those babies to the left a little bit. Good. Now take your fingertips through center. We're going to booty bump ourselves over to the right. Fingertips walk to the left. Good. And then exhale, pivot back through center. Halfway lift again. Maybe this half lift, hands are on ankles instead of knees. Exhale as you fold, plank pose again. One foot and then the other. Chaturanga, so lower the knees if you'd like to, otherwise full push-up. Take your time as you come through a back bend. Honor your low back. Notice how you feel. Good. Push back through down dog this time, full vinyasa. Take your right leg up from the back of your mat, lift it high, draw some circles with your ankle if you want to, point and flex your toes. And then step the right foot all the way through. Put your left knee down and then take your arms up. Temple mudra again, so interlace your fingers, index fingers straight up to the sky. Good. Lift your core. Now lean to the right. It's called a side bend. So I'm taking my chest, I'm keeping it facing forward, but then I'm taking my fingertips, reaching them towards you. 3. Good. Let your right knee bend forward, stretch. 2. And then on 1, exhale, right hand can come to your hip or the mat. And then maybe you can lean even more to the right. Take one more inhale. Good. Exhale, bring both hands down to the mat wherever you are. Perfect. And again, that might have elevated the heart rate because of the deep stretch, so just let it slow down here. Now, take the right foot, walk it forward. And then do me a favor, straighten your right leg. And then take your right foot, push on the gas, and then pull off of the gas 3 times. So plantar flexion, dorsal flexion. We're doing a lot of foot, lower leg stuff right now, and you might have noticed that so far last time. Good. Now pulling the toes back towards you. Feel the flexion in your foot for 3. Good. 2. And then you're going to slide the heel back those few inches we walked the foot forward. So it's about 2 inches or so. Re-bend your knee. Lovely. Now pick up your back left knee when ready. Exhale your hands out in front of you. And this is where you can use your blocks if you want to. If you don't have them, totally fine. But let your right leg straighten. Good. Drop your gaze back. Look for your left foot. And if you are the human that constantly just tells your hamstrings that they are tight, I want your hamstrings to do the talking instead. Let them tell you if they're feeling tight. And if they are, then allow them to stretch, even if it feels hard, okay? Let the right knee bend forward. You're going to step the left foot up to meet it so that you're at the top of your yoga mat now. Good. Halfway lift your spine. I'm going to bring my hands right above my ankles to take my flat back. So again, meet me here really long through the back. Good. Fold forward. Take the hands behind the legs now. Hold the calf muscles. Tuck your chin. Think about your forehead getting closer to your knees. Perfect. Push into your feet. And when you're ready, inhale, reach forward. Squeeze the glutes to rise. Finding your temple mudra again. Inhale, lift and open. Good. Exhale, release your hands down slowly. Perfect. Inhale, reach up. Good. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, flat back at the bottom. Plank. Here's your vinyasa. So again, take the full push-up, drop the knees. If you'd like to, I'll demo that here. Take a low back bend maybe. Maybe your back bend then turns to high, and then exhale, push it back. We meet in Adho Mukha Svanasana, which is downward facing dog. Look at your feet again. Are they separated? Look at your knees. Are they bent? Both answers should be yes, okay? Left leg lifts when you feel ready. And then again, point and flex the toes. Let's draw some ankle circles. Wake it up, finding some mobility. Lovely. Step through as you exhale. Right knee is going to lower. Good. Inhale, finding temple mudra. Bring the arms up to the sky. So again, interlaced fingers, 2 fingers up. Side bend left. My chest is staying parallel to the front. So I can't even see you out of my right side, right? Because I'm facing forward. Take 2 more breaths here. Option to stay, or left hand to left hip or left hand to the mat. Right arm's going to try to reach even more. 3. Good. Almost done here. 2. Exhale, right hand lowers, then left. Whew. And then exhale, walk your left foot forward. Straighten the left leg. For me, that's a pose that really starts to elevate my heart rate just because my hip flexors are really tight. So when I'm in those knee down lunges, it's difficult to stay there. So if you're noticing that maybe it's an quote unquote easy movement, it's still difficult to hold the pose. Now take your left foot, put it on the mat. Pick it up off the mat. Very intentionally push the foot down. Intentionally pick it up. One more time. Put it down. Pick it up. Good. Hold the toes in the air. Actively pull the toes in towards your shin. Okay? So dorsal flexion. It's like flexing the foot. Stretch the left hamstring as you fold over your leg. Good. And then on your next breath, you're going to slide the heel back towards you. You're going to re-bend your knee. Pick up your right leg. This is a good place to hold on to blocks if you need them. All right. And then let's straighten the left leg. Look back at your right toes. And it is very normal to not be able to fully straighten the leg. So if you feel like you're barely straightening the leg and your hamstring is still shaking, that is totally fine. All right. Take one more full breath in here. Look back at your toes. And then when you're ready, you're going to bend your left knee forward. Step up again. Both feet touch at the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine halfway. Good. Exhale, fold. Stand up this time, letting your fingers be free. Just inhale, reach. And then exhale, rest the arms. Good. We're going to come into chair pose with an open arm twist, okay? So your feet are almost touching, meaning your big toes are touching, your heels have a sliver of space. So go ahead and bend the knees, sweep the hands down, squeeze the inner thighs together right now. Pull your hands to heart center. Good, and then sit a little lower. Good. Take your right arm behind you and your left arm in front of you, and now turn your gaze. Look for your right thumb. Your knees should still be facing forward. Good. Take 2 more rounds of breath. And then inhale. It's easy, right? Come back to center. Exhale, stand up to rest. Repeat, Utkatasana, chair. Back of your hands, sweep the earth. And then let the biceps land, palms parallel. Good. Pull your hands to heart. Now peek right now at your knees. They could have potentially bowed apart. Exhale, twist left. So even though I'm turning away from you, I'm not fully turning my spine, A, because I can't, and then B, because I still need my knees and hips to face forward. See if you can see your back left thumb. Good. Inhale, chair, sit low. Fold forward. Good. Halfway lift the spine. And then return to your deep squat that we practiced at the very beginning. So widen out your feet. Pivot your toes out 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock for me. Good. Sink down into your hips here. Take your elbows, plug those babies in space, and I want you to close your eyes. Good. Imagine no tension in the low back. Imagine no tension in your hips. And send the breath right into the area that's tight. Good. Exhale your hands out in front of you. And as they hit the mat, just bow the head. Holding 3. Good. Maybe rotate the chin side to side for 2. A little bit of rotation in the neck. And then on 1, go ahead and exhale, fold forward, raise your bum, straighten your legs. Good. Fingertips are going to walk right like we did before. Find that little twist, push your hips left. And then fingertips are going to walk left, move with me, hips are going to bump right. Good. Come back to center. Inhale, lift and lengthen your spine. Exhale again, we meet in high plank, so step back. Your choice, drop the knees, skip it all together, or strong push-up halfway down, flip the feet at the halfway mark, come up. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, the right leg is going to rise, and again, point and flex the toes, draw some ankle circles if you'd like to, leg is lifted high. And then use your core, step your right foot through. Good. Keep your left hand down. You can put a block under your left hand if you want to. And then raise your right arm up to the sky. Good. Easy twist here. Look down at your left thumb for me. Draw a line up from your thumb to your shoulder. And then keep looking past your heart. Continue drawing your gaze up to your right hand. Good. Lower your right hand down. Now, you can use the blocks or not. We're going to straighten the right leg a second time. As you take extended pyramid pose, look down and back at your left toes. 3. Good. 2. And then as you bend your right knee forward, you're going to lower the left knee down to the mat again. Good. Inhale your arms, come up to the sky. And then the same twist we took in chair. Open arm twist to the right. Now take your right hand, put it on your low back. Look forward to your left hand. Think about reaching up and back. Good. Big inhale for me here. Beautiful. Exhale, your left elbow crosses the right thigh. Make a fist with your left hand. Now put your hand over top your fist and see if that helps you twist more. If you don't like that, you can also go palms touch. 3. Rotate. 2. Good. Inhale, center, slow transition. Reach up, let the fingertips release. Good. Exhale your hands down to the mat. All right, pick up your left knee. Pop that baby up. Take an exhale, straighten your legs just for a moment. Now, bend your right knee forward, squeeze your butt, come up slowly. Here's your first high lunge. Good. All right, so right knee is bending forward in line with the ankle. You should be able to see big toe on the left side, pinky toe on the right side. The reason I say that is because sometimes your knee moves in and moves out, so you want to be able to see the toes on each side, okay? Take a big full inhale here. Gather the breath by pulling the hands to the heart, and I just want you to bring your chest right over your right leg, so give me a little hover. And again, this will elevate the heart rate. This will force a little bit of work. Good. Now, inhale, bring the arms back up. Bend the elbows at 90 degrees to the sides. Let your chest lift up. Good, and then take the arms out, down, and all the way to your mat. And again, we go to plank. Option to lift your hips and skip it. Option to flow. Inhale your choice of a back bend, and then exhale, push back. Take 3 breaths before we do the left side, so bend your knees some. If you need a child's pose, you can always take it. If you don't though, feel free to stay here in down dog, lifting your hips up and back with soft elbows, okay? Good. When you're ready, we're going to take the left leg up, so prepare when you're ready. Point and flex your toes. Good. Draw some circles. And then take a generous step forward. Use your core. Good. Now, right hand can stay down on the mat. You can use a block if you want. Left arm, twist. 3. Grow tall through your arms for me. Reach up high. 2. Last inhale, lower the left hand. Good. Take the block, walk it forward, and then again, we straighten the left leg. We tuck the chin. We look back at the right leg. Second, longer hold on the left leg this time. See if the hamstring is getting just slightly more open. And if the answer is no, that's okay. It takes time. And now bend the left knee forward. Lower the right knee, please. All right, take your arms up high. This is your knee down lunge, known as Anjayanasana. It's knee down crescent moon. A moon variation of a pose is generally closer to the earth. A lunar pose keeps it more slow. Your sun poses, they're closer to the sky. They're more vigorous. They're taller. They're expansive. Now open arm twist left. Good. Squeeze your inner thighs for me. Now put your left hand on your low back. Look forward to your right hand. Reverse. Squeeze your butt. Reach up. Good. Big inhale. Extend your arm. And then exhale. Release your hands down. Or excuse me, don't release your hands down. We're going to twist. Make a fist with that right hand. Twist. Don't want to forget this. Put your left hand on top of your fist. And then rotate. Whew, big back crack there for me. Revolve your spine. I was getting too excited telling you about the moon and the sun. And then I forgot our twist. 2 more breaths as you rotate and revolve your spine. Good. And then on your next breath in, now come back up. Good. Frame your foot. 1 breath. Right knee lifts, left leg straightens. 1 breath. Big exhale. Now left knee bends. Here we go. High lunge. We can see the big toe on the inside. We can see the pinky toe on the outside. We can reach up. Good. Gather your hands to your heart, so pull your energy down. Exhale, shift forward, hover. 3. Squeeze your butt. 2. Good. Inhale, come back up. All right, we're going into that elbow bend, back bend. So bend your elbows, lean back, and then you're going to exhale. Let the arms keep falling from behind, and then they release down to the earth. Good. High plank. Nice work. Take a breath in. All right, hold. 5. Not the breath, the plank. 4, 3, 2. Find your bellies with me. So feel free to drop the knees to get there or however you'd like. All right. Now I want you to cross your forearms. You're going to glue your forehead to your forearms. Slash your hands. I'm just going to cross my hands and glue my forehead to my hands, okay? From there, I want you to activate your legs. So tuck your toes under, slide your kneecaps back a few inches, and then place the top of your feet down. Good. Now lift up your chest and your legs using your low back muscles. And then small movements here. 8, 7. Keep lifting with me. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay flat, forehead down, let the butt soften. Bend your knees. Good. Now squeeze the insides of the feet together. So your big toes and the insides of your heels should be touching. All right. This is a difficult one. We're going to activate our glutes a lot. And we're going to push our feet straight up to the ceiling. So if you need to watch first, you can watch. But it's small. So you'll see that my kneecaps lift just enough to pick up my thighs. Okay. Put your forehead down. Let's go. 8. Forehead stays down. 7, 6, 5. Good. Pick up the butt. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your legs. Good. From here, bring your chest up into Sphinx pose. Glue your elbows and your forearms down, bend your knees, and then give yourself a little love as you rock from side to side. Good. From here, lift your chest, gaze forward. Now you're going to pick up your elbows with me, okay? Open up. 3. It's called seal pose. 2. And then on 1, elbows drop. Go ahead and crawl forward with those knees. And then let's take a nice, yummy child's pose. This is your full child's pose. Technically, your knees are touching and you hold onto your feet. Extended child's pose is what we normally teach, where the arms are extended and your knees are open. So feel free to try one or the other here that you feel is best for your body. For me, this little egg shape of regular child's pose feels really welcoming into my body. So just breathe in and out quietly. Good. One more full round of breath. And then we're going to slowly bring the spine all the way up. So you're sitting on your heels. And remember, if you're terribly uncomfortable, pop up onto your knees. And then just take a gentle seated rotation to the right. I don't know if the bat cracking comes through, but it's loud this morning. And then switch. Maybe you heard that, maybe you didn't. Good, come back to center. All right, let's find tabletop where we first started today. This is a really nice relaxing pose. So pivot over to the left side of your mat, only because you need some room on the right, okay? Extend the right foot flat. Now look at your right toes. They should line up perfectly with your left knee. Now walk your hands towards your right foot and then tuck your left toes under and go to a child's pose now. And you're not going to be able to go to like full child's pose, but with that leg extended to the right, feel this really yummy stretch. If you have room, you might be able to put your head down. Some of you may not be this deep, and that's okay. It takes time. Good. One more breath. Really try to glue down your big toe and your pinky toe on the right. And then when you're ready, you're going to slowly come up. Good. Bring your right knee back to neutral. Shimmy, shimmy to the right side of your mat. And if you don't need to move because you have room, obviously that's fine. Left leg extends out to the left. Make sure your toe and your knee are lined up. Right knee, left toes. Exhale, stay forward as you walk your hands left. And then tuck right toes, push it back. And this should feel rather wonderful. Good. 3. Groin, low back, shoulders, hamstrings. 2. Good. Exhale, transition back through center. Whew. Let's head to down dog. Tuck your toes and then push it back when ready. Ideally, down dog should feel better the more you arrive. It should never feel, like a child's pose, but it should feel slightly better. Right leg is going to lift up into the air when you're ready. Good. Step the foot forward. Now, repeat your twist. So I want you to put your left hand down and raise your right arm up again. And I used the block on the first side, so you can always use a block here. Good. Take one more full round of breath. And then exhale, bring your right hand down. All right, now this one's going to be a little tough. You can keep your hands out in front of you, but if you can, hold your right calf muscle. Keep your left hand on the mat, and then you're going to look forward, and you're going to lift your left leg in the air. So option 1, both hands are on the mat. Option 2, hold the back of your right leg. 3. Good. Lift your leg up high, flex your foot. 2. Take another big inhale. Exhale, release your feet together so that they touch. Good. Halfway lift your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, soften the knees, reach forward to stand up, firm the butt. Now take the arms in a big circle, but this time let the fingers interlace each other. All right, so each finger comes together, push the knuckles. Take the knuckles into the low back. So I want you right above your butt, okay? Now push the knuckles right above your butt, open up the heart. Keep them there as you fold, almost like you're massaging your back. And then once you get down low, stay there or pick them up. 3. Good. Breathe with me. 2. Nice job. Really difficult shoulder bends here. Hands down. We're going to halfway lift. Okay. Now, step the left foot back. Listen closely. Inhale, bend the right knee. Look forward. Exhale, straighten both legs. We're going to do that twice more, so it's 3 rounds total, okay? Bend the right knee, look forward. Good. Straighten the right leg, look back. Last time, bend the knee, look forward, and then straighten, pull it back. Now, bend your knee, look forward, hands down, right leg to the sky, 3-legged down dog. So push it to the back of the mat. So meet me in down dog with your right leg in the air. Bend your right knee, open up your hip if you want to. 3, draw your abs in. 2, straighten right leg. Bring your shin forward, lay it down for pigeon. Okay? Good. So we went from the back to the front, to the back, to the front. A whirlwind. All right, now, right kneecap ideally facing, see how it's facing my water bottle? That's like 2 o'clock, okay? Remember, if this is hard, lay on your back, cross your right ankle over your left thigh for supine figure 4 instead. Option to stay here, or maybe you slowly come forward. Breathe. Notice where it gets hard. Good. Notice where you're tight. See if you can drag your chest gently forward with your forearms by getting a little bit more space. Good. 2 more breaths. And then you're going to gently straighten your arms. Come into this nice upright position here. Good. Exhale to down dog. 1, 2, 3. Dog is snoring. I don't know if you can hear that either. Between my back cracking and the dog snoring, there's a lot of background sound. Shift forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Good job. Let's take the left leg up when you're ready. Exhale, step through. Right hand stays down. We repeat the twist, okay? Left arm rises. 3, 2. Lower your hand down slowly. 1. Good. Now you can keep both your hands on the mat. You can just walk them forward. Otherwise, left hand behind left calf muscle. Right hand down. Right leg lifts. Good. Bounded standing split or regular standing split. 3, 2. Stay with me. Lift your leg higher. Exhale, release, fold forward, and let it go. Good. Inhale, rise to stand. Take your arms and in their circle, interlace the fingers. Again, push the knuckles into the low back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, knuckles up. Exhale, fold. 3 breaths. Good job. Hands to low back, hands to mat when you're ready. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right foot back. All right, 3 rounds. Bend your left knee, lower the right knee, not to the ground, but so it almost touches. Hover. Straighten left leg. Repeat, bend. Straighten. Bend. And straighten. All right, now bend your knee forward. Here we go. 3-legged dog. 1, 2, 3. Left leg lifts. Bend your knee, open up your hip. 3. Good. Push with both hands. 2. Now straighten the leg with me. Let's all step through. Coming into pigeon pose on the left. This oh so beautiful hip stretch. Good. And then what I want you to focus on is, where is your left knee pointing? Okay? Now, once your right leg is backed up enough, once you feel comfortable, again, you can always lay on your back, left leg over right thigh. Then you can stay upright, or I invite you to try to think about your chest moving forward. And that's why I say, like, walk the elbows out. Good. Let's take a nice rest here in your pigeon. Really cozy space to bring the body. Good. Let your head hang heavy. 3 more breaths. Good. 2. And 1. When you're ready, inhale, arms straighten if you're low. If you're on your back, you'll transition. Good. Exhale, here we go. Big step to down dog. Push it back for me. Breath in, plank. Chaturanga, slower. Up dog, cobra. Child's pose, you made it. Good work. Exhale. Walk your hands to the left side of your mat in child's pose. Feel that nice stretch in your low back. Walk your hands over to the right side. Stretch your low back. Good. Come back through center. And then exhale. We're going to make our way to seated. Good job. Hope you feel much better than when we first laid our mats down together. You're going to bend your knees and plant your feet, okay? And I want you to wrap your arms around your legs. And based on your anatomy, your body, you might not be able to get a big wrap, but do as much as you can, and then see if you can push your back behind you as you round forward. 3. It's almost like you're doing that eagle stretch with your spine now instead of your arms. 2. Good. And then you're going to inhale, lengthen the spine. Try to push your chest into your thighs. Really sit up straight. Good. And then we're going to counter that again. Exhale, round. Push into your low back. Push into your mid back. Really try to create more and more space in your spine. Tuck your chin another inch. And then inhale. Here we go. Sit up, sit up, sit up, sit up, sit up. Push. Good. Now, knees are going to open. Feet together. Lovely bound angle pose. Take an inhale. Sit up really, really tall. Good. Exhale, fold in. If you want, you can put your block right here under your head. 3. Stretch through your low back. Open up your hips. 2. And then when you're ready, we're going to lengthen our spine. Now, you're going to slide your feet forward a little bit. So slide those babies out. You're going to sit up tall, which is a little bit harder because your feet are further away from you. It's more of like a diamond shape now, from the groin to the heels to the knees. Now walk your hands forward. Good. Fold in. 3 breaths. Good. Slowly come up. You'll bring your knees together. And then I invite you to scoot your bum towards your heels and then lay down onto your back. Right knee to chest. Left leg lengthens down on the earth. Apanasana, single leg wind relieving pose, or technically it's Ekapada Apanasana. Good. Raise your right leg up to the sky. You're going to extend your leg as high as your hamstring will allow it to work. We did a lot of hamstring opening today, so hopefully you feel a little bit more open. Good. Exhale, keep your leg in the air. Bend your left knee, plant your foot. Move your hips over to the right by pushing down into your foot, bumping them over. And then use your left hand. You're going to pull your knee across the body. Let it bend as the right arm reaches out through a spinal twist. Good. Close your eyes if you want to. Breathe in and out slowly. Good. 2 more breaths. And then you're going to gently weave your spine back to center. Give your right knee some love. Good. Left knee is going to come in when you're ready. Right leg, please lay it down. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale, left leg to sky. Reach the foot up high. And your left hamstring might be really open. It might feel tight. Just kind of notice. Good. Hugging your knee back in when ready. Bend your right knee, plant the foot. Bump your hips left. Spinal twist to the right. So left knee comes right. Left arm reaches away from the body. Good. Create some opening in your low back. 3. 2. Inhale, come back through center. Good. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your feet. Let your knees drop from the right to the left. Slowly massage the spine. Good. Feel the sensation of release in your low back. It's called scissoring the knees, so we're dropping them in and out. Good. Now give your knees a big hug, wrapping your arms around your legs, really, really pulling it in tight. And then here's your final pose, a happy baby pose. You'll grab the outside of your hands, you'll pull your knees down into your armpits. And you can stay static right here and just hold the pose. Or maybe you rock from one side to the other, gently shifting. Good. Let's lay down onto our backs. And I invite you into a nice and yummy Shavasana. Good. We'll do the 4, 7, 8 breath twice. So inhale 4, 3, 2, hold breath 7, 6. This is hard. 4, 3, 2, exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and repeat. Inhale 4, 3, 2, breath retention 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take a regular breathing pattern in and a regular breathing pattern out. Good. 3 more breaths. And then when you're ready, we're going to hug our knees into our chest slowly. Come up to seated. Take your time. Gather your hands to heart center. Open mouth, exhale. Take a deep breath in. Keeping the eyes closed, please bow forward for a moment or two. Namaste. And thank you so much for practicing. Beautiful job, everyone.